All right, guys. You guys know the drill. If you're watching this on the, I guess the replay, give me a minute or so. Go ahead and skip ahead as you get my links out there, just in case. All right, less than a minute. Not bad. All right. Let's see. Let's give it like a minute or so. But how's everyone doing? Hope you all doing good. Happy Thursday or Friday Eve. We're almost there. The week's almost over, so I hope you guys are doing well. Some stuff has happened a little bit since the last time we streamed. I did talk about a couple ideas that I did have, and it looks like one of them. Well, there's still two out of the three that are in play. The three scenarios I went over was this was going to be a bigger A to a B to a C. You know, we're probably still going to get it. It's definitely not off the table, but for me, I'm probably going to see another leg up, which was the second option or one of the two out of the, or it wasn't in any particular order, but it was my second out of the three options that we were going to have some sort of ABC here, and then that'll lead to a bigger correction. We just needed to put in a little bit of a bigger structure. So that's looking more, wants to lean towards that a little bit more. The third option is that we bottomed here for now, and we're going to have a much larger run up. So we'll have this down. Can we come back down here somewhere and then a continuation up to have this bigger ABC? If that makes sense. So two out of the three scenarios call for a higher high, and depending on where the reversal wants to happen, it can either be a full-blown reversal to another leg down to 17,550, or it could be just be a pullback for a bigger move up. It really depends on what is on the table and what happens in the near future. And for me personally, I'm a little bit leaning more on the side of that this wants to come down and at least put it a slightly lower low at 15 or 17,530. And it can go all the way, this could be another big drop. We just keep dumping. Who knows? Till we get to like that 14K mark. I really don't think that it's gonna dip that hard. Everyone's looking for that area, or at least a lot of people that I've seen are looking for that 10 to 14K region. So, what other better way to psych people out is to basically fake them out, or fake a breakout to the downside and then reverse from there. So that is the bigger structure idea, or I guess analysis, and what my plan is. I'm gonna go through all the coins of course, but that's just kind of the main idea of what we're going for. And now I do have my alerts set just in case while we're hanging out stuff does happen. Maybe it'll actually happen on stream. It usually doesn't happen on for me on stream. ETH, same thing. It has different paths it can take. One of them, like we discussed before. Oh, that's a 1 through 5. The higher we get, the more of a probability that we get to the upside to at least break that previous high. Now, yes, I know this could always be another leg down and then we continue up, but I'm pretty zoomed out on a 30-minute time frame, and to me this looks like it wants to come up and put in a slightly higher high. So that's what I'm preparing for. Sorry, let's go back to ETH. ETH, same thing. I'm looking for a higher high. Be put in around the 1194 region, and it can either have a actual bigger reversal and come back down and test that 877 level, and I'm looking for a break lower than a reversal from there, or it can keep going down, but I'm looking to come back down and test that level. If not, this is going to be a bigger ABC. We have an ABC-A, we have an ABC-B, and into an ABC-C. That's what I'm looking for personally. Just make sure. Okay. So I'm not in any positions on ETH. I will take it if it gets back above 1193. I will take a short, and depending on where it wants to go, I'll kind of just go where the wind takes me, and go with what I see and how that does form later on in the future. Let's go to LTC. Oh, looks like I did miss this. There's a bigger ABC within, and then there's an ABC within the C. LTC is actually the short to play right now. I'm going to set a limit order. I mean, I am holding a short on BTC, so I'm not too eager to get into this. But for me, that is the short to be playing right now. If you guys were looking to take a short. Trevor, hey buddy, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. How's your Thursday going? What is playing? I do not like this. Okay. So if you're looking to take a short, LTC was the trade. If you guys are in that now, I think it still can come up. I think BTC is still going to come up and test that 21,720. So if you didn't get in now, there's definitely room for it to come up a little bit higher. But that is the position I would be looking to take. I'm going to set a limit order as soon as I'm going to set an alert. So if it does touch that line, I'll get a notification and I'll go ahead and mark it in. Well, hopefully I can get it done while I'm doing this. So let's move on to Ripple. All right, so Ripple has this ABC, which was a reversal, and now I see a bigger, not a bigger, but a definitely correlated B wave to this bigger structure here. That's that's one of the options. The other option is that we bottomed off of this, and this is going to be some sort of A. We're still going to come down. I just don't know if it's going to be to that deeper back below the 2879 region. I'll be looking for either, if you find some sort of smaller structure within that and you can try to anticipate along to get another leg up, you could do that. Me personally, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole, but that's what I would be looking for. Those are the two options. So that's on for Ripple. Bitcoin Cash, garbage. Let's see. Yeah, you cannot. This is pretty trash. Still in that ABC where we talked about last time. It could come up and form something like this before continuing down. That's what I'll be looking for. It was, if I was looking to take a short off of BCH, I would not be playing this at all until we get that higher high. Let's see. XMR has a decent structure here. Same thing as we talk about BTC. This looks like an A to a B to a C. That's one of the options. We could go form an ABC, another leg higher, and then come back down. Or the other option is that we bottomed for now, and we're going to be forming a bigger ABC to the upside. So that that 3-part move or 3-way move still is going to happen. It really depends on where she wants to retrace. Is she going to come down and find some sort of support, or is she going to come all the way down and form that original idea to where this was a bigger reversal for a bigger A to a B to a C? Those are the two options, but regardless, I think it's a good idea to get a short off of the 126.20 region. You guys were looking to short. Or sorry, did I get that right? 125.50. My bad. 125.50. Cardano. Let's see. Trevor. Good. I'm an LTC. All right, good job. AVAX has a short coming too. Let's take a look at that. Do I have AVAX on here in my little list? Okay. Yep. Very similar situation as the XMR. You have that A to a B to a C. If you guys are looking to short AVAX, I would be looking to get in at that 1848, 49 level. Once it comes back above and puts in that little reversal wick for you, that'd be a good time to get in. Good eye, Trevor. Where was I on? ADA. All right, ADA. Did put in that ABC, but this also could be an A to a B to a C, so something like this. And then within that B, we're looking for a higher high before we do reverse. Or the other option is going to be that this bottomed, and we're going to get an ABC to an upside anyway, to a retracement to a bigger ABC setup. Regardless, most of these coins have a very similar setup. I am looking for one more high, and if it does want to reverse, or yeah, if it does reverse at that level, regardless of what I'm looking at, it really depends on whether she's going to come down to at least form a little bit of a bigger retracement, or if it's going to be a full-blown test of the lows or even lower. Those are mainly the two options between most coins that I see here. Solana, same thing. This is almost a similar situation to LTC, like we talked about last time. ABC, there's an ABC within the C. So if you're looking to short Solana, I would try to aim for that bigger ABC at 39.36. If not, if you don't get that, let's see, 36.25. 36.25 or 36.15 is probably the next area I would look to short if it does not put in that higher high. That's just me though. KDA. I keep doing the other thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to process my thoughts. Bad habit, I know. So I see a ABC, and within that C wave, it probably is going to come up and test that $1.88 level. If it doesn't do that, I mean, the top of this A and this A are very close together, so I would primarily focus on that $1.87.5 level to short off of once you get back above that. That's just me though, and depending on the outcome where it wants to go, it could either be a full retracement back down to the $1.35 level, or it's got to have just a slightly deeper pullback and then a continuation upwards. It really depends on which direction she wants to go. Those are mainly, like I said, the two options between the two coins. XTZ, same thing. ABC. If I'm looking to short, I would not short until $1.52.5. And depending if I do decide to play this, or if you guys want to play this, not financial advice or anything, but I would take that short and just see where it wants to go. Do you see a bigger structure that kind of forms an ABC here and then another ABC to the upside to form a bigger ABC? Something like that. Or is it just going to be a bigger reversal and we're going to come down and test the lows? Something like that. So that's definitely, regardless of what you're looking at, there's a very good short opportunity coming up across most coins. And I think it's a good idea to definitely keep an eye out on where I'm going to keep my eye on LTC. But I think at this point BTC is going to come up and test that 21,732 level. And if I wasn't in a short off of 30 or 22,475, I would be shorting this. So that's about it. I went through the whole list. I give you guys kind of my ideas and thoughts of where this is going to go. I'll keep it highlighted here for you. So if you guys are just tuning in, I will kind of give you the bigger idea of what's going on. Regardless of where this wants to go, if it's going to be a retest of the lows or just a pullback, all signs or most signs are pointing to at least a higher high. And I know, and until prices break that high, it can reverse and still put in a lower low, or it could come down and form an ABC down before coming up again. Definitely another possibility. But, perspective wise, I think the first idea makes more sense to me, just going based off what I see. But right now, those are the two positions I would be looking for, kind of this area. And let's see how it's fighting right now. Let's see what happens. So that's about it. I'll turn the floor to you guys. If you guys have anything you can ask me, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. And I think I said hi to everyone here. Sorry about that. I was checking some stuff here. But let's just go back and trace that main idea. So if you guys are just tuning in, as the higher we get up to this area, the more likely a test of the 21,725 level is going to happen. And obviously nothing's certain, but the probabilities of us going higher and forming this bigger ABC to either come down, form a retracement, a bigger retracement before continuing higher. That definitely could be a move. So there's something like that. But me personally, I'm looking for another leg to the lower. Do I keep a trading journal? I don't. The only thing close to a trading journal that I do have is in the Discord. I kind of show you guys pretty much everything that I think, or all the setups that I take. I do record. I just pretty much tell everyone, hey, this is what I'm thinking. These are the positions I do take. And so, we can go back and backtrack. Like, let's just use this for example. So back when we were in this area, up to about before that ABC formed, like we were kind of dancing in this area. I'll just do this. Around here, I basically went to the Discord. I was like, hey guys, there's a couple different ideas that I had going into this. One of them was, like I talked about, is either going to be a straight drop or some sort of bigger structure to form a bigger reversal pattern. That's one of them. The second one was actually what is happening now is, I wrote this back on the 20th, so a couple days ago, before we had that lower B. I keep saying lower, the slightly bigger B come in before we had this little pump. I basically said, hey, we could have another ABC up before continuing down to the same thing. And then the third one was we're going to get a pump, get a bigger retracement for a bigger B, and then a bigger C for a continuation. And there was this B. I did attempt this short a couple times, didn't really stick to it though, but I really haven't taken any position since. Let's see. Hey, Digital, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Thursday going? Nice. I do that too, but in my own private server. It's just me. I record a bunch of stuff. Just started though. No, it's definitely I. Even if I didn't have anyone else in here, I realize now that it's a good idea to keep track of what you're thinking. Not if it's trades or if it's just thoughts in general. You know, you can go back and say, okay, what happened? Was I right? Was I wrong? I mean, for me, I do okay. I do decent. Let's see. So this was back at the. I took this on my phone, so it's gonna be a little bit shitty for quality. See if I can open it up. All right, here we go. So I took a short off of this region here, and that's what you see here is us forming that B before continuing downwards. So I'm still holding it, and I know there's a chance that I can get stopped out if price does come up here, but I think just the way things have been kind of building, this is taking its time and it seems more corrective. I don't like to really think that way, but all I know is for me, the probabilities of BTC going up and at least forming that bigger structure at 21,750 is very high at this point. So I'm just on the sidelines. I'm holding my longs from this area still. And I'm holding my shorts, and I'm just going to let them battle out. Good, good. Just finished building a deck for the girlfriend and saw you were alive. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. How'd the deck come out? I'm not handy like that. I can't do stuff like that. I can put like, let's see, furniture and stuff together, but I can't build. I always find that stuff really cool. You want to try to think of what else I did today? What else happened today? Oh, so interesting. Today I took out a 20, is it 2023? So where I work, um, we got a new car in, and it's one of BMW's newest electric cars. It's the 4 Series. Get a good picture of it. Show you guys this one. So it's the i4 M50, and I had to go help help the service guys out and go pick up one of the drivers and dropping off a car. And he was like, "Take the keys. It's brand new. Just be careful." And it's full. It's fully electric. Fully electric. It's no hybrid. So it was weird being able to get in the car and not have to like listen to an engine start. It did make a noise when it started. It kind of chimed up and it sounded like almost like a spaceship. You put it in drive, nothing clicks or clanks, and the transmission doesn't go into place, and you just go. And this thing is fucking fast. I'll show you guys a video in a second. Good, good. Just all right. All right. The good was pretty straightforward. I got you. Much harder trading, in my opinion. I'm learning, soaking up as much as I can from you and Kite. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, yeah. I can see it's tough. Definitely, like I can't build a deck. I can't build stuff to save my life. So I'm sure it turned out a lot better than something I would do. How big is it? If you don't mind me asking. Is this just like a little like patio balcony kind of thing, or is it a little bit more spaced out where you have room to put stuff in? Let me show you guys the video while I'm waiting for an answer for that. So this thing, it's not gonna. I watched the playback. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Why is it? Where the heck is? And I'm breaking my computer. I'm sorry, guys. All right, I can't get this to work for some reason. There's a 20. There's a 20 square foot addition. Brought it next to her back shed. Okay, that's cool, man. Oh, it wasn't too hot. It was raining by me, so. But I know, like after it stopped raining, the humidity kicked in almost instantly. Why can't I? I'll show you guys a. I pretty much did like I didn't do like a launch, but I took it from like. There's a way to get this to. You know, I'm just gonna save it. Pull it up here. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys two videos. I'm gonna show you guys one. So I was gonna send this to a buddy of mine. So I'm gonna show you guys a video of like what the interior looks like, or at least like the panel, what you see in the driver's seat. This thing is sick. And then I'm gonna show you the pull. Alan Clark, did you see that short for LTC? Yes, I did see it. Me personally, I think BTC is gonna climb a little bit higher, and I'm also am short from 22,465. So I'm not too eager to hop into short just yet, but I will after I see that price pump up a little bit. Oh, that is my messy ass background of a desktop. Let's go to this one. I'm sorry if that's too loud. I had the AC blasting. I couldn't figure out how to get it down. Just one more time. So it has a screen that goes across the entirety of the dash. So it looks like it's split, but this is one continuous screen. And it has different modes, like sport mode and sport plus or sport boost, which is like the faster setting. And let me show you guys this one. All right, so you're gonna see. I don't know how. Hope it's not too loud. If you guys can't hear it, just let me know. Turn up a little bit. But when you step on the gas or on the accelerator, this thing pulls. It literally threw me back into my seat, and it sounds like a spaceship. So let me just play it one more time for you guys. So that thing went from 50 to 80 and it felt like 2 seconds. I want to go back and actually see if I can calculate it. One Mississippi, two Mississippi, three Mississippi, four. About 4 seconds from 50 to 80. And that's like a performance for a 4 series that's all electric. This thing is insane. Oh, you can't hear it at all? Let me turn the music off and see. Does it pick it up? Oh, it doesn't pick it up. Hang on, guys. Yeah, everything's in the right settings. I turned the music off. My bad. Let me. Did I do something with the music? Oh, that's why. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sorry that you guys went the whole stream without music. All right, so let me go back and play this again. So 50 to 80 in about 4 seconds, which is not bad for all electric. If I was at, I did another pull at a lower speed, and the thing pulled. I'm not kidding when I say this, almost as hard, if not harder, than an M5 from a dig, from like a low speed. So let me pause the music so you guys can hear this. That's loud. I can tell that's loud based off the. I'll go a little bit lower. I don't want to deafen you guys. From 50. Holy shit. So you can hear the wind from it, and it literally sounds like a spaceship taking off. And what I tell you guys, like I said, it pulls harder than any. It pulls harder than most cars that are like, how do I say this? For the price of it, like when I tell you guys the sticker price, it's insane. Like you're like, I want one now. I want one. I was never about the electric cars, but after driving that, I can see myself getting that as like a daily commuter. Like it's not going to be like a fancy car for me, but if I'm using it to get around town or just my everyday driver, that's the car I would get. You ready for this? That car sticker from my dealership, you have to special order these, so they're kind of hard to find. That thing was basically almost fully optioned out for 70 grand. 70. That is not bad at all. The range on it is kind of shit, but it is a solid car. All right, music should be back. Let me know if you guys can hear that. And it was the i4. So the BMW made an iX, which is like an SUV version, and then an i4, which is like the equivalent to the 4 is a 4 Series. That's all electric. So that thing was fucking quick, and I had the pleasure of driving that around like 20 minutes there, 40 minutes there and back. So that thing was so much fun, and now I want an electric car. It's not like my dream car or anything, but I definitely want something like that for like a daily commuter. The range on it is kind of shit. I think I got it fully charged when I was pulling it out a lot, and it only had like 250, 260 miles on a full charge. And that was before I started putting in sport mode and stomping on the gas. I keep saying gas, but on the accelerator. Let's see. Not getting music. Okay, I fixed that. You see Solana phone? Trevor, what is it like? They have like their own phone, like a blockchain phone? Because this is not the first time I've heard of something like that. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. It's like its own smartphone. What are the specs on this thing? 100. Okay. 120 hertz AMO LED. Never heard of that before. Cameras look decent. Yeah, I'll pull it up here. That's the Solana phone. What can you do with this? We'll have to look into this. That's pretty cool though. I'll minimize that. So that was the highlight of my day. Didn't do much else. Work was kind of slow. Let's see. I fixed. All right, Solana phone. I talked about the short. All right, I'm all caught up on chat. You guys have any questions for me? My water. You guys need me to go over something again? I will. Just ask. Let's see. Soul looks like it has a good short as well if it can go a little bit higher. Yes, I did see that. I talked about Soul a little bit earlier. It's very similar setup to LTC. What is LTC at? Maybe it might not go up any higher. Let's see what happens, but I'm keeping my eye on that. I will actually turn the sound off, so you guys don't get deafened by it. Yeah, Solana has that little slightly higher high at 39.44 if you're looking to play into that bigger structure. Definitely a good short position. Put it at the 40-minute mark. All right. I'm probably gonna hang out for like another 5-10 minutes. I actually made it on a Thursday, surprisingly. Usually something happens and I mess up. Unrelated, but just set up a Flux node. Really? I know a buddy of mine who mines Flux. How much do you need? How much Flux do you need for a Flux node? I think it's at now's a good time to do it. How the fuck do you get it? Okay. I know there's tiers to it. $1,000 for a Cumulus. That's the entry level. Yeah, 1,000 Flux. And what is Flux at? I haven't checked Flux price in a very. I think I heard it was like 40 cents or something like that. Yeah, 46 cents. So like $470. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Let's see. BTC can't make it over 200 EMA on the 1 hour. I mean, I don't really usually look at EMAs. I'm curious to see. That's to type in like 200 EMA. Might just do EMA. Ah, I see what you're saying. Interesting. All right, Trevor. I like seeing how sometimes like it bounces off like that A to form. It's probably gonna break through in test. I just don't see it like just getting rejected. It's interesting stuff. It really is. Just interesting. I agree. Yeah, that was my thoughts. Plus, this market has been cutting me up, so I wanted something to keep me busy, and so that was a bit challenging. I mean, you don't have to do anything crazy, right? You just have to set, like link a wallet to it. You have to have certain. It looks like you have to have certain hardware requirements for your PC. Where's that network? No, it's gigs of it's PC. Just EMA and change link to 200. Okay, yeah. Try to see if you got anything off like a good set. I always find stuff like this interesting, like when it does actually like respect it. Because to me, this is just like an imaginary line. God damn. I'm like crashing. Trying to think. What do I need to do? Yeah, I just used Raspberry Pi 48 gig for it. Pretty easy. Just had bad hardware and power issues. as the SSD needed a powerful hub to run. Too much of a power hog for stock adapter. Interesting. So is that like a separate setup? Because I know like the Raspberry Pi is like the little, it's like a little tiny motherboard, right? Some sort of processor like that. The only reason I think it works is because all the people who look at it religiously, it's the same thing as random mind theory or whatever it's called. It just gives false hope. Yeah, yeah, I could see it. Because like it's the similar way to how I approach my trading ideas and how I like to think sometimes. It's like it's going against the herd mentality. Like the problem with all these indicators is that so many people use them that it's not gonna work. Like most people don't understand that. It's like you think you have an edge for using an indicator, but when everyone's using the same indicator, it doesn't become an edge anymore. And things can be said about the ABC method too, but like so the odds of there's so many people using these indicators than there are using like actual trading strategies that I'm not too worried about overexposing the method to where it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, just standalone Pi that runs the node. Simple. Okay. Okay, I got you. That's crazy how you can run a node off that little thing. Because I saw someone talking about this about David Tech's indicator for the ABC method. And I think it's freaking awesome. I think it's a cool thing. If you can especially like imagine being able to run similar situations or just be able to understand, like I think that'll be cool if you're good at observing these type of things. Like look guys, like I'm not the best, I'm good, but it just takes practice. Like it's nothing special. And if I were to run something like that and be able to use my own eyes and determine which trades to approach and target and focus on for the bot, I think that'd be insane. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if I'd actually do it because for me it's so simple. To me this is simple. It's like solving a puzzle. So I really don't need the indicator to do it for me. And like another thing with indicators too is that like people will abuse the indicator and bring it down or use it for the wrong reasons, like going down to a smaller time frame. Actually, that's mostly the main thing of it. Is it also relying on it too much as well? It's like it's a combination of those things that really bite you in the butt. You'll okay, you know what, ABC's work on the bigger time frame and see if I can make multiple trades out of this, and then you start relying on what the indicator says on the smaller time frames, and it's just kind of a spiral, like a recipe for disaster kind of thing. That's just me though. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off for today. I got all the TA stuff out of the way in the beginning, so if you guys are tuning in later, go ahead, start from like a few minutes after the beginning, after I got all the links out and stuff. We kind of go over everything. Not much has changed. We did get a little bit of an answer of where the market wants to go. I do see the possibility of forming a bigger structure and continuing down to at least a retest is most likely in the cards and the highest probability, in my opinion. I do have alerts set up, and I'm ready to take those positions as needed. My LTC position's almost ready, so I'm gonna be ready for that. But keep an eye on that, and let's see what happens next. Hopefully, we'll get an answer by next time I stream. By Tuesday, I definitely think we'll get an answer by then. I'll probably say by today, tomorrow at the most. So, if you guys are in the Discord group, keep an eye out. You guys will be hearing from me as soon as things get settled in and structure becomes more clear. If you guys aren't, you know, I'm not going to shill it because I shilled it last time, but I do have a paid group. If you guys are interested, check the link out in the description. No pressure on that. I do appreciate you guys' company. I enjoy chatting with you guys. That's all I really want. Miss anything? No. Okay. So that's about it. Be good, be safe, enjoy the weekend because I'm not going to be seeing you guys. So hope you all enjoy. Be good, be safe. Trade the plan. We'll create a plan, trade the plan, stick to the plan. Use good risk management. You guys know the drill. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much.